Okay, everyone, thank you for your patience. I will go ahead and get started with this third presentation of this afternoon's session. The title is Sustainable Film Cleaning System, a practical approach using existing processing equipment for long-term preservation. And our presenters are Hitomi Hosaka and Akane Nohara. Welcome, Akane and Hitomi.
Okay. Hi, aloha everyone. Aloha. Okay, so the title of our presentation is Sustainable Film Cleaning System, a practical approach using existing processing equipment for long-term preservation. My name is Hitomi, and I am Archiving and Restoration Coordinator, and Akane, my colleague, is here to present with me. Here is a brief agenda of our presentation. First, I'd like to make a small introduction of our organization, and I will start by speaking about the background of our development of a sustainable film cleaner, which is strongly connected to the current situation of how theatrical film prints are preserved in our country, Japan. Then Akane will give a detailed explanation of the sustainable film cleaning system and its effectiveness. Lastly, taking this cleaner as an example, we will talk about how we plan to support film archiving through collaboration with other archives. So let me start with a brief introduction of our organization. We work at Imagica Entertainment Media Services, which is a commercial film lab in Japan. Our company was founded in 1935, so this is actually our 90th year in business. For 90 years, we have provided film lab services, and here are some we still offer today. Film preservation, cleaning, and special treatment to film itself. We still do film processing. So there's 35, 16, 8mm, black and white, and color. Digital restoration for both image and sound. Other archiving solutions, including tape migration and data storage, and so on. Here are more on our film preservation services. First, we have Cinekeep 2, our in-house acetic gas absorbent. It's designed to be effective for films with a high acid level, making it an excellent tool for treating film with vinegar syndrome. Second is Kerosene, the photo on the top right. This is a machine that removes acid by airing films on a roller, more convenient than rewinding them by hand. And third is a tetele, a picture on the left bottom, which is a simplified telecine machine that can be easily carried anywhere with you. The last one is a storage environment measurement, where you plan, measure, analyze, and perform your film storage environment. So before we dive into the details, I'd like to explain the background of how we came to build this sustainable cleaner. We created this machine in response to the current challenges of preserving theatrical film prints in Japan. I will start off by explaining the situation of theatrical film preservation in Japan, which could be broken down into 3 points. First, and importantly, Japan has no legal system to mandate the deposit of films. Because of this, the collection and preservation of domestic films rely heavily on our National Film Archive. The second point is that now that our screening environment has largely shifted to digital, DCP, the demand for film prints has decreased. As a result, many film prints that were mass-produced in the past are now being thrown away. The few that remain are losing their value due to scratches and dirt from repeated use. The third factor is that in the field of audiovisual preservation, the focus has historically been on preserving original camera negatives over film prints. Due to these circumstances, it is essential that we find, treat, and preserve high-quality existing film prints. Another key reason is the changing film environment. Over the years, the film equipment, machinery, and chemicals have all changed. The films themselves are also different now, with variations in the characteristic of positive films. As a result, it's difficult to make a new film print today that looks exactly like the original. These unique qualities of original prints make it essential to preserve them as a true archival assets, not just as copies. The last factor is, of course, vinegar syndrome. Many films in Japan are currently facing this problem due to our humid climate and years of poor handling. To preserve these films, we must provide timely treatment before the degradation accelerates. So these are three key factors related to the film preservation situation in Japan that led us to develop our film cleaner. First, rarity of theatrical film prints. Second, their unique qualitative value. And third, the crisis of vinegar syndrome. With these factors in mind, we believe original release prints best capture the creator's intent. As cultural assets that reflect the technology of their era, they should be preserved for the long term.
Hi, aloha. My name is Akane, a film technician. So since joining Imagica in 2005, I have been fascinated by the physical character of film and color system using special techniques, such as tinting and Kodakara, to protect and preserve film, a valuable cultural asset. We must collaborate with other archives to pass on our technology and knowledge to future generations. The concept of the sustainable film cleaning system has 4 points. No new machines needed. We use the machines we already have. Archival processing for long-term preservation is possible. Effective use and operational preservation of processing machines. It is friendly to film, the environment, and people. By adjusting the machine, it can be used either as film processing machine and as a print cleaning machine. This is a video of sustainable film cleaner. This is a diagram of the film cleaner. The film goes from left to right. First, it enters a water tank. Then it moves to a cleansing tank with special chemicals. After that, a roller and special nozzle wipe out the remaining dirt.
I'm just trying to share a YouTube video.
This is the special bubble nozzle. The left is a regular one, and the right one is our special bubble nozzle.
Yeah, okay, I think we're good.
After the film goes through a water tank, a stabilizing tank, and gets dried. Here are some cleaning effects. It removes dirt and oil. It removes mold and bacteria. It also lowers the acid level. This is before after of oil stain. This is before after of mold. The image is magnified 300 times. Now, I will present my cleaning test from Imagica.
You can share your PowerPoint on Zoom.
On Zoom, okay.
The YouTube video.
Oh, I see. So I should choose this one.
You just also just try sharing the screen again.
Yeah.
I mean, try this one. Is it possible?
This one?
Something.
This one?
That was that the one.
It says I'm choosing
Maybe this.
this one on top.
Yeah.
Oh, that one.
We're seeing it as well.
Oh, okay.
Is that better? And then you just go to full screen.
Okay. It's just.
Yeah.
Is it okay?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you. First is the mold test. We took a sample of the film before and after cleaning and glued the mold for 10 days. The images show mold sterilizing effect. Next is the acid level test. A test with special tube shows the film cleaner reduces the acid level by more than 80%. Finally, a reduction in emulsion scratches were also confirmed. This is the before and after video of scratches.
No?
That is something.
So it may be hard to see, but if you see on the left, there are white tram lines, several of them. And most of them are going the after video.
This concludes my report on the sustainable cleaner at Imagica. We are committed to passing on film to future generations. Along with like technology and equipment. To do this, we will not only offer our cleaning and restoration services, but also provide training and support for other archives. This film cleaner helps us face sustainable and environmental problems. However, sending films to Japan is costly and difficult, especially for valuable cultural assets. So, if you have machines at your archive, we can help. We propose a support service to modify your old equipment into a new cleaning system. This is one of our tools, and we can offer different plans for different machines. We can help you turn your unused machines into a new cleaning system. We will also provide the technical and personnel support. I believe this kind of collaboration is possible for archives with their own labs and staff. By partnering with us, we can create a sustainable way to preserve film. As an example, these are photos of our collaborative project with the Taiwan Film and Audiovisual Institute. I hope this presentation has given you a useful proposal for the sustainable operation at Audiovisual Archives. This concludes my presentation. Thank you very much. Mahalo.
Thank you both so much, and thank you all for your continued patience with our technical issues. We'd love to take questions at this time.
So, I had a question about the machine. You said it was used to develop as well as clean films. How do you choose when to use it for cleaning and when to use it for development? Or do you do it once and then?
なんか転送期間くらいな一人くらいの返事かけるのか。いつそれは現在期は通常も回ってたりとか今はしているから、そのただねクリーニングの作業が入った時に切り替え。So thank you for the question. I guess we switch it when the cleaning project comes in because usually we use it as a film processing machine and it's running every day.
Yes, and thank you for the project because this is really useful. I've been to a lot of archives and there is a lot of unused equipment that has been like there for 20 years or so, and nobody knows what to use it anymore. So I'm thinking like, is there a specific make and model that is easy to convert to a cleaning machine, or is something that can be applied to a more general like printer or copier?
なんかこれマシンのなんかどんなメーカーモデルの作り方なんですか？これ ECP です。まあタイマーとか違うけど、まあそれを見てから何が必要かっていうところ。So we are just trying right now, and first we just did it with a machine that was inside our lab, which was ECP, and we also tried one in TFAI, Taiwan Audio and Institute. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm not getting their long name right, but TFAI, Archive in Taiwan. What we did was we went to Taiwan, and so they have several machines that could be converted into the cleaner. So we didn't exactly check like which manufacturer or which brand is right. We just saw like the basic construction of the machine and thought, okay, this looks like it should work. So I guess we just have to think on site, I guess. Did that answer your question?
Yeah, yes, thank you. I mean, I'm just thinking of ways to properly use this in other places. How could anybody contact you and say, hey, I have this machine, is there a way that we can make this work?
Yeah, we also had like lots of contacts with Taiwan. Like we didn't only go there once. We had like many communications within Taiwan and Japan, and we would talk online, and they would shoot us a video, and we would modify. So there was a lot of communication and that too.
Yes, thank you. That was very interesting. I was wondering, so you use water, you use the bubble nozzle, and on the drawing, there was also like an additive agent in the water. And I was wondering, what is this agent that you add to the water?
水に入れてる溶剤が何なのか。あれは背面活性剤。So it's it's like a stabilizer. Do you need like a specific name for their chemicals?
Yeah, why not?
Because I am having trouble translating. 界面活性剤。界面活性剤で、通常の現像でも使用しています。So this is like just an ordinary developing chemical we use also for film developing. So it should be handy, like it's in the market, but I don't know the exact name, but it should be like something functions as a stabilizer that stabilizes the emulsion on top of film. So コダックです。薬品自体は違う。通常は、犬を乾かすときにムラにならない違う効果のために使っている。ちょっとこれ、やから。So, did that answer your question? It should be something you can find on like Film Lab market online. It's not like something special that we make in house.
But it works kind of like a wet gate. So maybe it's the same liquid that we use for wet gates. Because when you saw the second example, it kind of looks like when you use a wet gate in a scanner, it gets rid of all the tissues on top, the scratches on top. So maybe something like that.
Yeah, she said it's a little different from what they exactly use for the scanner, but for the wet gate, it's what we use for the film developing that like smoothens the surface of the film when it's processed.
So that was for 35mm only, or do you also do 16mm?
Yeah, we can do 16 as well.
Can you talk about like more of your projects or clients that you've done this for? Other
Okay, we've had several projects domestically, other than the collaboration with Taiwan. And there was one we did with City Museum in Kawasaki, which suffered a big storm in 2000. So in 2019, so they had a bunch of films that was sunken because they had their storage in the basement. So lots of really bad condition films. So they had several of them coming into our lab, and we clean it. And we also made a small comparison video, and it shows like what you saw on the sample video. So it worked well. And also, we had a client that had a lot of film made in 80s and 90s. So the condition is relatively good, but there were some lots of oil stains from screening putting on a projector. So that worked well with the oil as well, this cleaner.
I had a question. The results from the acetic acid test were so impressive. Were you doing tests on just level 1 and 2, or you were able to successfully reduce in a level 3 print?
Oh, you mean like this?
The vinegar
test?
syndrome, yeah. Were these, what level vinegar syndrome did they have?
Originally.
Yeah.
これの元、そう、これの元の国産のオメガシンドのレベルが知りたいらしいんですけど、ブレックシルがレベル3とかです。いや、多分80 strip level. By level, do you mean like 80 strip level?
Yeah, I just realized I think you have a different kind of scale.
Yeah,
scale,
we do.
but like a 80 strip 3, like most severe.
So I think 80, so ppm is, yeah, I'll not explain that. So level 2, it should be like 20 ppm.
Okay.
So that's one line. So 60 ppm is like a really, really high,
Okay, so it would work on like a
really
Very,
high level of acid
severely
because
affected.
yes.
Wow. Okay, do we have any other questions? At this time, then, I would also like to invite questions for Dr. Patra, since we didn't get to do a Q&A session. Did anyone have any lingering questions? Okay, well, I highly encourage you to approach Dr. Patra, as well as Hitomi and Akane and Maya and Laura, as you see them through the conference. If questions pop up throughout the week, please do approach them, especially our UNESCO friends who did ask for any advice or guidance that you could provide. Thank you all for joining. Thank you again for your patience, and enjoy the rest of your day.